What's up, guys? This is Ryan from Bibledingers podcast. In today's Ding Moment, we are going to be talking about the book of Habakkuk. I know you guys didn't think that we could pull off a Ding Moment from the book of Habakkuk, but you are Habakkuk wrong. You are Habakkuk mistaken. That's stupid. So, if you've listened to maybe some true crime podcasts or watched some Dirty Money type of documentaries, you may have heard the names of Elizabeth Holmes or Bernie Madoff or Jordan Belfort. You know, all of these people who came up with these scandalous schemes in order to have some financial gains for themselves. Or, you know, there's the Lori Loughlin case, which is currently going on, where she cheated to get her kids into college. One thing that stuck out to me while reading the book of Habakkuk was the woes in chapter 2. These woes dealt specifically with the injustices that the Babylonian Empire was causing. I'm going to go ahead and read Habakkuk 2, 9 through 10 for you. And I'm going to have to look at my tablet. I'm sorry, I don't have it memorized. I know you thought that I did, but unfortunately I don't. So Habakkuk 2, 9 through 10 says, "Woe to him who gets evil gain for his house, to set his nest on high, to be safe from the reach of harm. You have devised shame for your house by cutting off many peoples. You have forfeited your life." So God is calling out people who basically come up with some sort of evil schemes, evil plans in order to come up with some kind of personal gain. Now, I mentioned the names earlier, and a lot of times when we think of people who come up with evil schemes or whatever, we think of these high-profile, big-name cases where people ripped off thousands of people and made millions of dollars or whatever. But that's not necessarily all this is talking about. You know, we think that people getting some kind of financial gain is the only type of evil scheme that's out there, just because it's the one that gets all the publicity, it gets all of our attention. People can still devise evil schemes, though, for just small personal gains. Check out verse number 15, for instance. It says, "Woe to him who makes his neighbors drink. You pour out your wrath and make them drunk, in order to gaze at their nakedness." So in this specific situation, somebody devised an evil plan for some small personal gain of some sort of enjoyment at looking at this person make a fool of themselves. So my point is this: we all probably will again in the future, devised evil plans for personal gain. Let me give you a few examples. Have you possibly lied on a resume in order to get a better shot at a job? Maybe said you went to college even though you didn't graduate. Maybe you gave yourself all these skills that you don't actually have. Or have you planned on pretending you were sick so that somebody else would have to cover your shift because you don't want to go in that day? How about this? Now, I do this all the time. Do you have like an insult stored in your pocket for later that you know is going to get this one person? One day when they do something that really makes you angry, you're just going to let this insult fly and you're just going to let them have it. In Habakkuk, God was warning the Babylonians that all of the evil schemes that they have been devising for themselves will only end up in shame for themselves. And that's really the case for us as well. Our sins will find us out. And in the end, our evil schemes, even though they might give us some slight momentary gain for ourselves, in the end, all it does is bring shame on ourselves when it comes to light. On the other hand, however, when you're living with integrity, when you're living with dignity, not only do you not have to worry about some future shame that's going to come upon you whenever your actions come to light. You can honestly just live with a peace of mind and a clear conscience that you walk uprightly, that nobody can place blame on you for some kind of unjust or evil scheme that you've been planning. Of course, though, if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, you will never truly have peace of mind. You can only have true peace of mind when you are in relationship with Jesus Christ. Christians, if you already have Christ, I pray that you would rethink some of the motives that you have for doing things. Walk in uprightness, walk in integrity and dignity, so that you can have a clear conscience and that you don't have to worry about your evil schemes bringing shame on you in the end. That's it. You thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. I made Habakkuk applicable. Habakkukable. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our page, and most importantly, make sure you ding on.